These days, we're so consumed with the influence of the world that we become like sailors lost at sea. We're taken over by corporations that tell us, you can have it your way or just do it. When they're just shoveling things our way, making many of us sway their way. They influence our youth, telling us, wear this to school, like these are what make you cool. It's become disgusting. Nowadays, seeing 12-year-olds cutting, making themselves bleed because they want to feel something, because the magazines being shoved in their face keep telling them, you need to lose weight. Then they force themselves into scantily clad clothing, thinking that this is how I get him to love me. And you have a boy, 16 years old, made fun of by the guys in the locker room because he's never been alone with a girl in a bedroom. And you see his friend walks home alone, stares through you, empty, face like a stone. Broken alone, no one knows that he always goes home alone. Mom's at work, dad is gone. Heart is empty, goes to the living room, puts a noose around his neck. But not before he makes one last call for help. To the friend hanging out at the back of the mall, doing weed and sniffing cocaine in a bathroom stall. Not a care in the world at all, thinking of the boy he fathered but didn't bother to see at all. Flash back to a 14-year-old freshman, forced to drop out of school because her pregnancy test showed positive. All because she was pressured into sex by her boyfriend. And her boyfriend pressured into sleeping with her, thinking of the guys jeering at him in the locker room, laughing. What's true? The truth that no matter what you face, you can do all things through Christ and faith.
I went to church for that reason. During that time span, I still didn't have a good personal relationship with God. I mean, I just know Him by name. I know His Son, Jesus, and what He has done in my life. But knowing Him personally in my life is still not there. There's this one point in my life where I met this girl who was a Seventh-day Adventist who I fell deeply in love with and got together for 2 years and 6 months. I honestly used God just so I can keep her to be mine, since her family has a strong relationship with God. I wanted to impress them by saying, yeah, hey, I believe and worship God too. I feel so ashamed by saying this, but I gotta be honest. I feel so wrong for just using God for my own wants instead of loving God for the right reason. After her, I did find another girl who helped me get stronger with my relationship with God and relationship with people. I mean, she's the one who encourages me about the love of God and pushes me through with my relationship with others. I did learn some things here and there. I like the fact that she was pushing me through about my relationship with God, and I like the fact that we try to read verse by verse through the phone. But stuff happened, and my relationship with God got whole haywire. Right now, all I can say is God is doing something in my life that I don't even have a clue of what He is doing. But He did promise in Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. I am so imperfect. I'm not a perfect Christian, and I believe we can all testify we all fall sometimes. But man, I love the reminder I get from people. You're not the only one who's facing this. I'm praying for you. Those comments always lift myself up, but I'm definitely trying to live my life righteously. I'm still learning to find God personally in my life. I mean, I still have doubts. I still have questions about why we exist sometimes. But all I know is there's always a purpose and a reason for everything. All I can say is that I'm doing a spoken word, actively going to church, part of the hip-hop ministry, and the human video. And I just want to give all my talents and skills that God gave me and hope that He can see my heart. And honestly speaking, I am so afraid of hell. So I'm giving my best to break away from my old habits because I don't want to go there.
People, they dance for fame, top, and everything. That's what I used to think. Not anymore. My friends, especially 410, they help me understand that when you dance, it's not for yourself, but for God. Check. I'm just trying to find me. 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 I'm just trying to find me.
told me, hated every last thing. Never said much, too busy writing dope lines. They thought I was gay, cause I wouldn't get a girl's time. And dudes wanna fight me over girls, I want a girl's mine. All this love that I'm getting, all cause I wrote rhymes. If this is high school, I know college sucks. I'd rather hang with us and toast 40 bottles up. We moved out the hood, but the hood followed us. And me and baby bro kept falling in and out of touch. At night, mama cried, put her feelings aside. Prayed for the safety of her son, hoping there's a safety on the gun, cause her son.
I dance
All I did was kick flows and hang around young G's, listening to beats, running studio time sometimes, but not enough to keep a child from doing crime. So my cousin Rashad gave me a little job, selling crack to my neighbors, smoking that good.
Why do I dance?
Got my name, daggone shame how I mistreated mama, plus the drama remains. But at night mama cried, put her feelings aside, praying for the safety of her son, hoping there's safety on the gun, cause her son is attracted to the wrong ones in the slums, hoping that he find what he looking for, find that reciprocal love that he looking for, and pray to God give him more, yeah, and pray to God give him more, cause right now he just wanna be found.
I'm just trying to find me, run from my past, it keeps on chasing me down, but I leave it behind me, come out of hiding, put it all on the line. It all on the line, see I'm just trying to be found. I'm just trying to find me, run from my past, it keeps on chasing me down, but I leave it behind me, come out of hiding, put it all on the line, see I'm just trying to be found.
Well, in high school, I didn't know who I was, and I was hanging out with the wrong crowd, and I had struggles dealing with bullies, and I just didn't know what to do. I would get into fights after fights after fights because because nobody would accept me who I was, and that's basically my high school. And the obstacles I was dealing with during bullying, I wanted to kill myself, I wanted to hang myself. It was all there. I go to church with my mom, I always prayed, but then God was never there. I would always give up. And then I walked away from being a Christian because it just got worse and worse. People throwing stuff at me, people shoving me to the fence, and I just didn't. I was hopeless. And I met a friend named Ina. She opened my eyes a lot because during ethics class, my philosophy teacher was like, "Does anyone believe in God?" Everyone hesitated to answer only me. I said, God isn't real. He never answers anything. And then she asked me why I said that. Because in my past, I always use it as an excuse. because he never answered all my prayers. He wasn't never there for me when I needed him. And then she texted me, "God is my everything." I was speechless because a college student saying that to me, that's just unreal. And then she invited me to the youth group. And I was a bit hesitant because all my youth groups, they ask me for my past, and then I tell them, then they judge me in how I am, then I'd be left alone in the corner, and who wants that? And then when I accepted the invitation, the youth group was really welcoming, and I didn't really expect that. I thought they'd be judgmental like everybody else. And then the night of the youth group, I accepted Jesus into my heart. I got into my knees and then I prayed for forgiveness in everything I've done. And then by the end of the prayer, it felt like all the weight that I've been lifting up all my life, it just broke free.